If you didn't already know, it's my birthday today. Not at the time of uploading this, I'm so sorry. I had a little birthday-a-thon kind of thing where I uploaded like, I think 5 YouTube videos on my birthday. But at the time of filming, it is currently my birthday. So I thought, celebrate it by filming a bit. I've got a day, kind of, mostly a day. And I'm just gonna film some more speed builds. So I think we should get into the first speed build. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I had to put a jacket on. It is freezing here currently. If you don't know, I am from Australia, the great land down under, whatever you want to call it. Never said that before, but if you couldn't tell by my accent, or if you haven't been watching for very long, I do mention it a lot in videos, so sorry for that. I'm from Australia, so currently it is wintry autumn here. Months don't really follow the seasons here. Like, I mean, in most countries, in every country, I think, personally, that I know of, they follow the, like, I think it's what, 3 or 4 months per season? Well, it would have to be 3. Yeah, okay, maths brain. Now, obviously, we follow that logistically, but the actual weather does not follow that. So usually our months are a little more, not our months, and usually our seasons are a little more sporadic than that. But today we're going to be building a modern mansion. I don't know why I did not mention that in the intro, but I guess I just wanted to have a bit of mysterious vibes. Anyway, so yeah, it is my birthday. As I said, it's my birthday on the day that I'm filming, but it is not my birthday when I upload this. It'll be next week because I've already planned all my uploads, but I have a bit of spare time and I thought, what better to do on my birthday than doing something that I enjoy so much. So there's a lot to address in this video because a lot has happened since last time I filmed. I got 100 subscribers. Oh my god, guys, it is insane, right? Because I literally texted my friend, I was like, it is a goal of mine to get 100 subscribers for my birthday. It's not gonna happen, but it would be nice. And then anyway, I filmed on the Sunday, and that's when I texted my friend, and I'm sitting in class on Monday and nothing's really happening. I'm really bored, not doing any work. And so I was like, oh, I'll just check my YouTube. Like, I wonder if my YouTube video got many views. And I had 82 subscribers, which was 10 more than I had that morning. And I was like, oh my god, that's insane. I texted my friend, I was like, hey, we only need 28 more followers. 18 more followers? My maths brain did not stay around for long. We only need 18 more followers. That's like insane. I'm like, surely we can do that in 2 days. And then she was like, oh wow, that's crazy, right? And I'm sitting there some more. I decided to do more research on my project. We've got an assignment coming up, a group work, and it gets to like 6:10 and my class is almost over, and I'm like, I'm just gonna check it again. Like, I wonder, like, that's insane. And I had 89 subscribers, and I was like, oh my god, like, that went up by so many. And I texted her again, and I was like, 11 more subscribers, and she was like, that's insane. I was like, it really is, isn't it? Like, this video that I uploaded, if you're wondering, it's the I built my dream apartment video. It's obviously, like, it's popped off. It's insane. It's gotten some hype, and it's crazy. And then I get out of class, I walk to the tram stop. I go to university in my city. I walked to the tram stop and I was like, I wonder, like, if I check it again, if there'll be more, like, maybe we'll get even closer. I checked it and I had 100, and I was like, oh my god, like, that's just crazy. I can't believe that I have 100 subscribers. Like, I reached my goal 2 days before my birthday, and I texted her, we were all freaking out. Anyway, so that's the first thing. I just want to thank all of you so much, because that is insane. It is a goal I never thought actually possible. I started this channel just for something to do. I don't know, I've mentioned this in videos before. If you've seen it, you know, maybe you already know this, but I was lonely. I didn't have much to do in my break between high school and uni, and I was like, oh, I want to start streaming. Didn't get around to streaming. It was really hard with just the time period that I was trying to do it in. I don't know, it just wasn't feasible, so I started recording videos, uploading them, and obviously it works. So yeah, 100 subscribers, insane. It's something I could have never imagined. This is something I started as a hobby and expected maybe 5, and they were all my friends to subscribe. So that, first of all, is just crazy that I have 100 subscribers, and I just want to thank all of you so much for that. I mean, you all made it happen. It's not really me, it's all of you. So thank you. And it may not seem like a big thing to a lot of people, and maybe you're watching this and like 100, like all my favorite YouTubers have millions or stuff, and I know, like, I know it doesn't seem that big to someone who consumes YouTube. Even before I started a channel, I would have looked at a channel who had 100 subscribers and maybe even like, they only have 100, like what the hell, like clearly they're not doing a very good job. But now starting this, I mean, maybe I wouldn't have said that, but you know what I mean, there would have been like 100 isn't very much, but now that I've started editing and filming and trying to do this whole YouTube thing, I know how hard it is to get to 100 subscribers and how much luck is involved. I know a lot of people say it's not luck, like all the big YouTubers, they start a second channel, don't tell everyone, they're like, this is the evidence that it's not luck. And yes, there's some things involved, like better equipment, personality, stuff like that. Obviously that is involved, and if you don't have that thing, maybe it's a lot harder to succeed. Actually, no, it's a lot harder to succeed, but a lot of it's luck. I didn't expect that video to really get any traction. It honestly was filmed last minute, and it was all to say that my goal was 100 subscribers before my birthday, and maybe that was part of why people subscribed. But honestly, it's insane. So thank you guys so much. And also I want to thank all of you for the comments. I'm getting like at least a comment a day, usually more, of people just saying nice stuff about me, and like that again is insane to me, because I just never, you know, I never would have thought I would have gotten these comments or people would have nice stuff to say about me. And it's just like, it's blowing my mind. People saying like how I'm underrated, or how I definitely deserve more subscribers and things like that. And I just want to thank all of you, anyone who's left a comment, and even if you haven't left a comment, just subscribing. Oh my god, like it's insane. And all my friends are gonna watch this video and be like, shut up, like what are you talking about? But it really is, it means so much to me. So thank you all. That's just kind of a little rant that I wanted to go on, and I think it's really important to acknowledge, because yeah, it really made my day, it made my week, it made my month, it made my year, it made my life. Like I can't think of a better birthday present to happen, honestly. It's just it's insane. And another thing I want to say, this is more on the not logistical side, maybe, I don't really know what to call it, but two things. Again, if you're new here, you probably have already clicked off because of that rant, so maybe none of you are new here. But if you're new here, I have a bunch of speed builds to get through. I made about 50 hours of content when I first started YouTube of just speed builds. So one, they do not reflect my building skill now. It has definitely gotten a lot better. But two, I don't want to waste the content, and I feel like it's important to showcase, you know, everyone starts somewhere. It's hard to get into building and be good at it, and you know, so I still want to get the content out there, but I'm making new content obviously, so I'm just trying to get through this stuff. But I do have a upload schedule that's coming once I've gotten through all of these build builds, because I don't want to drag them out and just keep going for weeks and weeks. But I have an upload schedule that's going to be uploaded. I think I'm going to do it as a community post. I'm not going to lie, I haven't really thought about the best way to do it, so if someone can recommend a better way, or if someone's like, this is probably better to do it this way, I will definitely take that into consideration. But I thought a community post might be the best. So it's just like a little poster I've drawn digitally, and it's just got days of the week and like what I'll be uploading on those days. And obviously it's subject to change if stuff happens, stuff like that, but it's just so maybe people can know what to expect, or I don't know. I just thought an upload schedule might be like something good to do just to keep in mind and like keep some consistency. So yeah, and also because if like people only like one type of video and they're only coming for that one, they know what day it's going to be uploaded. So that is also coming. And now I will get into the build. So this is a modern mansion that I decided to build. I really like it. I actually, yeah, while I said that this doesn't reflect my skill and I would do things definitely differently now with this, I think it's an amazing build that I did. I think the price was around 400,000 it ended up being, which is, it's a lot, but it's not like, it's just not a lot. Like, I don't know, sometimes when you think of mansions, you're like, they're gonna be more, and I was like, oh, you know, most of my houses are usually around 100,000 if I build like a family style house. So I think I actually have no idea how many rooms are in this house. I think if I count, it's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potentially, but I think they all have double beds, or maybe one has one bed that's not a double, like a single bed, and it's a child's bedroom. But I think from memory it's 5. I mean, obviously we'll see. It has 2 lounge rooms. One's more of a movie room, and then one's more of like a formal, it's not really formal, but I think it's got a piano from memory. Again, I did this ages ago, so I barely remember it. I'm coming along for the ride with you guys. about like anything. So I do like building modern houses, I think more. I think personally I struggle a lot. I don't usually struggle with furnishing builds. Okay, let me backtrack. The outside of builds, houses that aren't modern for me personally are really hard to do, and I think it's because I don't know a lot about architecture or like design in that way, and maybe if I learned a bit more I would understand it a bit more. But also, by the way, I'm 99% sure only using base game from memory. If it's not, I'm so sorry, but I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, so I think the outside is what I usually struggle with more than like interior, and maybe someone will debate that and be like, your interior is really bad, so you know. But personally I think that the interior is easier, so modern outsides are usually easier to build, but then other houses, the outsides are really hard but the interiors are a lot easier. I think modern houses also, at least in my mind, they have kind of this minimalist aesthetic where they don't need a lot of clutter and it's just kind of like the very bare necessities. So it's not as hard to design the inside, if that makes any sense. I don't know. If you guys experience the same, let me know. Or if you think differently, like definitely let me know, because I think people have like preferences, and obviously it's usually based on what they find easiest. So, you know, some people might find things easier or harder. And I tried not to make the kids' bedrooms like sad in any way, because I know sometimes when you look at like modern homes, they look a little sad, and it's like sad beige children but in the modern home version. So I didn't want to do that. I still wanted them to be like cluttered and stuff, so I still did do that, but I still had to try and make them fit with the aesthetic of what the parents wanted, which I think is more black and white kind of vibes. But also I should stop doing this. I have a bad habit of just making a bedroom like one color, and I know it usually looks nicer like aesthetic wise if you're kind of looking at it, you're like, oh, the one color kind of fits, and it does. In a way, it does kind of replicate real life, especially with younger kids. Usually younger kids pick one or two colors and their entire bedroom is in that way, or the parents design in that way. So I think in that way it kind of does reflect real life, kind of. But also sometimes I'll do a house and it'll just be like the one color or like two colors, and it's like, that is so unrealistic. Like there is not going to be a house that is just one color. Maybe Kim Kardashian's like all white house, maybe she's vibing with that, but I think personally that's something I definitely have to work on, is like color theory and things like that, and look into what kind of colors look good together, so I can still make houses that aren't just one boring and bland color, but they're, you know, they still work. It doesn't look bad in any way. I think I'm getting better as well. If you see my most recent videos, maybe you'll like understand what I'm trying to say, that I'm getting better at. But also I think I'm better at designing. There's something called like, this isn't like an architectural, you wouldn't learn this in school. Maybe you would, maybe it actually is called this, but there's something called like, I've seen it on TikTok, like dopamine design, and it's really just like decorating, or it's also like dressing sometimes to just like suit what makes you happy, not really what matches an aesthetic or anything. It's just like, and it's usually like bright colors, kind of not childish in a way, but from what I've seen, it's like things that you would imagine a child's dream house would be. And obviously that's my kind of dream house. I'm not like demeaning in any way, but trying to put it so you can visualize it. So I think I'm better at decorating houses and stuff to do with that kind of vibe. And you can probably see that, I think I built a dream apartment for me and my best friend, and also that video that got me a lot of subscribers. What's it called? Oh god. Oh, I built my dream apartment. Those two, you can definitely see how I excel, because I'm not trying to match colors to look best to anyone else's preference. I'm kind of doing what I think would be best. And I think maybe I should start doing that with the members. I don't know if anyone cares about this conversation at all. I'm just talking because I feel like speed builds, I don't always love. Also, the toothbrushes. You may think I'm crazy for this, to put toothbrushes next to painting. But one, toothbrushes are a very good painting tool when you're trying to do very specific things. They can actually be used like really good to create a certain effect. And obviously you can use brushes sometimes, but sometimes the toothbrushes, they just do it better. But also I kind of thought, I saw, it might have been this TikTok, it might have been a video, I don't know, I saw it ages ago, even before I started a channel, that was like trying to use clutter as different things than they're intended to be. And I was like, that's so smart. So like, while it doesn't really work in any way, the toothbrushes can kind of be paintbrushes, like a thing of paintbrushes. And if you didn't zoom in too close, you'd be like, yeah, that's a thing of toothbrushes. Obviously, if you play The Sims a lot, you'd be like, that's obviously not toothbrushes, like we're not dumb. But you know what I mean? I don't know. It kind of like, it made sense to me and I like doing it. So I think I'm doing some of my future builds as well. But that's my personal preference. If you don't like it, you know, you don't have to do it. That's just what I think about it. Also, can I just say, the Van Gogh bed, the Starry Night bed, I love it so much, and I'm thinking of building a house just around it because I've never found a house that could like work with that bed. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it was like in the video for a second, but it's basically a bed, and the bed sheet cover looks like Starry Night by Van Gogh. I have the Lego of it, by the way, which is so cool. I love that Lego set. It's so fun. It's taking me so long to build because it's so complicated, and I stopped in the middle of doing the background, which if you don't know is a bunch of like 1x2 pieces of just like blue for like pages upon pages upon pages. So I stopped it in the middle of that, and then it was like, oh my god, I do not want to get back to this. Like this seems like hell. Just to try and work out where I was up to, but I will have to do that at some point, probably when I'm a break for uni. What was I even saying? But the Van Gogh bed, I've never found a way to use it before in any kind of like context that wasn't building specifically around that bed. So I think I'm gonna make a house that is like Vincent Van Gogh Starry Night inspired, just so it doesn't have to like, because I just want to use that bed, you know what I mean? But it doesn't work in any kind of normal context. So that's my opinion. I'm pretty sure this video was almost over. I'm pretty sure this is the last bedroom I did. So we're almost over. But if you like this build, let me know. Or if you think it could be improved in any way, definitely let me know. I love to see people's comments that are like, you should have done this, or this would have been better, or in real life, this is pretty unrealistic, but I still liked it in that one video. I love that. You know, I love seeing what people would do differently, and it definitely inspires like what I will do next time. I like probably will take it into consideration. I'll be like, oh, I like that idea, you know? So definitely let me know what you all think about this build, or if you hated it. I mean, let me know as well, because maybe there's some constructive criticism in there. Okay, I don't, when I say I love receiving criticism, I don't mean like go hate on me, but you know, when people are like, maybe you do this better or maybe do that better, it's like, I could do that better. Like that is so smart, and I would have never thought of that. So definitely like let me know if you have some criticism, to leave it in a nice way. You know, don't just come in being like, you are so bad. Stop. Or you can do that if you want to. I mean, I am not going to dictate, but YouTube's comment filtering may. It may pick up your comment if you leave a comment like that. So just be aware. I don't know. Up to you at your own risk. But yeah, basically at the end. So it is 5-bedroom, I'm pretty sure. One is like a parent style bedroom, and then actually it's only 4-bedroom. Okay, it's 4-bedroom. 2 are like more teenager style bedrooms. One's like a younger child bedroom, and then there's a parent's bedroom, 2 living room, a kitchen, a dining kind of area, and a bar. So like definitely a nice house. It's not even, when I say mansion, okay, it's almost done, so I'll like wrap it up. When I say mansion, in theory, if you looked at the amount of rooms, it's not really, but at this style, you know, it's like definitely a mansion. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a lovely day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!